Wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulillah ma ba'd. Respected elders, honorable guests, dear brothers and sisters, on behalf of As-Salaam Foundation, I welcome you all this evening with us. First of all, we thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for granting us this opportunity, and we are honored today to have with us Brother Ameenul Hasan, a respected Islamic scholar, and he is also known for motivational speaker and trainer and psychologist, and he dedicated his life to the service of Islam. We pray Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to grant barakah in his words and allow us to benefit from his reminders. I humbly request Brother Ameenul Hasan to kindly address the gathering.
اللهم لك الحمد عدد خلقك ورضا نفسك وزنة عرشك ومداد كلماتك. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد وعلى آل محمد وبارك وسلم. قال الله تعالى في القرآن المجيد: فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم ولقد يسرنا القرآن للذكر فهل من مدكر. صدق الله العظيم. Respected President of this group, this Masjid, As-Salaam Foundation, respected elders, ladies and gentlemen, and dear children, I feel humbled. It's a great honor for me to be here this evening. I was just listening to President about the activities, and you are doing a marvelous and wonderful job here in an alien society. You have come from a different society, and you have made this as your second home, and maybe some of you people would have made it as their first home, is it?
Yes.
Yeah. What about you? First home or second home?
First.
First home, yes. You need to make this as your first home. You need to think about this country, the welfare of the people here, the welfare of your children, the next generation. You are going to settle here, maybe you are going to die here, maybe your next generation is going to live here for next many centuries, as Sahaba did. So, to accomplish this, you should actually need to reset the mindset. The one purpose of coming here could be for a livelihood, to earn something. But the noble purpose would be to be here as a dai, to be here as a living example of Islam, to be as the torch bearer of faith of Islam, to be the witness unto mankind about what Islam stands for. Once we change this mindset, it's just a simple mindset change that we are a dai here, we are the representatives of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. We are not going to lose anything. We are going to earn our money as we have been doing, but we will be rewarded by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for being, having that noble cause and purpose of spreading the message of Islam through our action, through our deeds, through the way we talk, through the way we deal with people. These are my preliminary words. I would like to speak something about Quran, because the month of Ramadan, holy month, is approaching fast, and most of us, we turn to Quran in the month of Ramadan. When I was a child, there used to be a rush, there used to be a competition among ourselves, among the siblings and friends, that how many times we finish the Quran. Hopefully you too would have done the same thing while you were a child, isn't it? 1 Quran, 2 Quran, 3 times, 4 times we do the recitation. But as I grew, I understood that Quran is not just meant for reading and reciting and getting the reward from Allah. It's a guidebook. It's a holy book. It's a divine guidance. It teaches us how to lead a noble and beautiful life here on this world. So I would like to speak something about Quran. Brother, Go to the next page. When I'm speaking, I know we have around 50, 60, 70 people, and even in downstairs there are women sitting. So some of you could be very high in the knowledge of Quran, some of you can be low. So what I mean here through this lecture is that at least we should come to a moderate level of understanding Quran. One can be at level 3, one can be at level 4, one can be at level 7, one can be at level 1. So this Ramadan we must endeavor that we grow up a little in the understanding of Quran. Where we had been standing in Ramadan 2025, in 2026 we must move a little forward in understanding Quran. Next. As far as Quran is concerned, there are 3 different levels of attachment with Quran. The simplest level is tazakkur bil Quran. Tazakkur. The next level is tafakkur. Tafakkur fil Quran. And the higher most level is tadabbur fil Quran. I hope you understand what are these 3 levels. The lower most level is that one has to get admonition. One has to get nasiha. One has to change his life as Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wants us to change. And for this level, you need not be a great scientist. You need not be an educated person. You need not be a great scholar. Any person. When Quran was revealed, what was the educational status of Sahaba? We know. In Mecca, it was a city of 10,000 people's population. It was a city. All those cities up till 1900, cities used to have population of 10,000, 20,000, 30,000 people. When I was there in Bangalore during studies, in 1986, the total population of Bangalore was 30,000. So 10,000 was a very big population back then. And out of 10,000 people in Mecca, only 14 people were educated. Those who could read and write, only 14 people. So Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam was sent towards a community which was totally illiterate. For them, it was very easy to get admonition, to get nasiha, to get wa'az from Quran. Of course, they were uneducated. Quran has many scientific insights in it. But without understanding science, without understanding deeper history, one can learn from Quran if one wants to do that. So that's the miracle of Quran, that Quran changed the whole community from an uneducated, illiterate community to the community who produced science and who brought about the modern revolution. So tazakkur bil Quran, tafakkur bil Quran and tadabbur bil Quran. Now we will be discussing a little detail. Okay, I will not be going in too much detail because we have time constraint. I was told that we are going to start at 6:30 and we are going to finish by 7:30. But unfortunately we could start late. So I'll rush through the slides. Yes, brother. Now as far as tazakkur is concerned, means getting nasiha from Quran. It's very simple. There is one hadith. It says, "Nazal al-Quran ala khamsatin awjuhin." Quran was revealed on 5 basic important points, on 5 basic aspects. So khamsatin awjuhin: halalyun wa haramun wa muhkamun wa mutashabih wa amthal. These are the 5 dimensions of Quran. It's very easy to understand Quran from these 5 dimensions. Fa ahillul halala wa harimul harama wa amalu bil muhkami وَآمِنُ بِالْمُتَشَابِهِ وَأَعْتَبِرُ بِالْأَمْثَالِ. What are these 5 dimensions? The first dimension is that halal. Halal is very easy to understand. You need not be a great scientist to understand what is halal. Quran has said when you slaughter an animal, there is a method to do it. That's all. Enough. Whether you understand the scientific aspect or you don't understand the scientific aspect, it is enough that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has ordained us to eat only halal. So halal is enough. We are inclined towards a girl. Quran says, no, it is haram. The only way to have a girl inside your home as your partner is only marriage, halal. So halal is so easy to understand that any brother, you can occupy a different place because you are right behind the beam of light.
Okay.
Come here, come here. You are welcome here, brother. So there are injunctions, there are teachings about halal, and Quran says, فَأَحِلُّ الْحَلَالَ. Just whatever is halal, accept it as halal. So I have written there, if it is halal, make it halal. So any person can do it. There is no need to question. Haram, there are certain things which has been prohibited. For example, wine has been prohibited. Pig has been prohibited. Whether you understand it or not understand it, it is just enough. God has said not to eat pork, we just stop from it. So getting nasihat, getting tazakkur, getting admonition from Quran is easy. So there are certain list of haram in the Quran. You can understand. About haram list, whom you can't marry. You know, in Surah Nisa, in the Juz Lan Tanalul Birra, the last verse that gives you a list of people, the list of women who are haram. Around 14 categories have been prescribed there. Whether you understand it or you don't understand it, it is just enough. These are the haram women, one cannot marry them. The third one is muhkam. There are verses which are very precise, very clear. God has created this universe. He created earth for you. He created rain for you. How does rain happen? Those people, Arabian people, they were ignorant people. They did not understand the process of rain. Whether you understand the process of rain or you don't understand the process of rain, it's very clear, muhkam. It is very solidified idea that this universe did not come on its own. This was created by a creator. You see the vastness of the universe. You see the vast artistry in the universe. You see how they function. The sun, the moon, everything. That tells something that this universe is being controlled by a great designer. That is enough. So there are some precise verses. It is very easy to understand whether you understand the solar system or you don't understand the solar system, whether you understand astrophysics, whether you don't understand astrophysics. In spite of that, any common man, any Bedouin, any ignorant person can understand those verses in the Quran. The fourth one is, there are certain things which are mutashabih. Mutashabih means those which cannot be touched and seen. That can be imagined. Intangible, there are certain ideas. Arsh is an intangible idea. Jannat is an intangible idea. Jahannam is an intangible idea. You can't feel and touch and see, but you get an idea. When we say Jannat, when we say Jahannam, when we say Allah has a throne. So it says that Quran when says there are certain mutashabihat, a person can understand that after our death we are going to be rewarded, and that reward is called as Jannat. And for easier understanding, Jannat is nothing but gardens. In Sri Lanka you have beautiful gardens. In India we have beautiful gardens and mountains, and luxurious places. One can just have an imagination without understanding the details. So Quran says there are certain unspecific things, okay, which cannot be seen and touched. You just need to believe in them. And the last one is amsal. There are amsals. Amsals mean metaphors. There are so many metaphors in the Quran. A person who goes behind his lust, who follows his lower self, always going behind his stomach, always behind sex. Quran has compared this person with dog. Quran says, وَلَوْ شِئْنَا لَرَفَعْنَاهُ بِهَا وَلَكِنَّهُ أَخْلَدَ إِلَى الْأَرْضِ وَاتَّبَعَ هَوَاهُ. We wanted people to go up spiritually through Quran. But there are certain people who follow their lust and they go down and down, and their simile, their example, their parable is that of a dog. So amsal, there are amsal, that is easier to understand. These are the very minute and finite ideas. Following the list is an idea, you can't understand. To make it easier, God has given some simile. The divine book is a great gift from God. If we don't follow it, Quran has given a parable about Bani Israel. Bani Israel was given the divine commandments. It was given Torah. But it did not justify. They did not become the upholders of Torah. فَمَثَلُهُ مَثَلِ الْحِمَارِ كَمْ يَحْمِلُ أَسْفَارًا. Their example is that of a donkey. When you load a donkey with books, it is not going to understand anything. And the people of Bani Israel, they become something like a donkey, having given so divine, valuable guidance in the form of book. They did not neither understand it, nor they act upon it, nor they transferred this knowledge to other people. So they were compared with donkeys. So Quran contains ample number of metaphors. This is tazakkur bil Quran, that is, these 5 elements are so easy for us to understand Quran without having any deeper knowledge. Does it make sense what I say? Is it understandable? Or do you want me to go a little deeper? You understand English, all of you? Or
Of course.
Tamil le pesnuma? Tevelle. Tamil le pesnadu tevelle. Yes. Ama, konjam perda irupanga. Right. Shall I move on to the next?
Yes.
Is it okay?
Okay.
Yeah.
And also you can go up to 7:45 if you don't mind.
I have no issues.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, it
Because
is.
we started little late.
Yeah, yeah.
Then because the subject is very interesting.
Yeah.
It's better to keep up
Okay.
course.
So, instead of speaking on all the 3 levels, tazakkur, tafakkur, tadabbur, how do you want me? If you want, I can go a little deeper and deeper about tazakkur itself. Let us see, whatever the time permits will do. Brother, next slide. Now, regarding for tazkir means admonition, means getting nasiha. These are the 5 again deeper dimensions in the Quran for tazkir. First, let us understand tazkir bi ala illah. There are 2 different words. Tazkir bi ala illa, tazkir bi ayyamillah. Getting nasiha, getting admonition through the signs of God. Ala illa means fabi ayyi ala rabbikuma tukadiban. That is ala. And when you read that Surah Rahman, you get to see different examples and majesty of God's creation. We created the universe, we created the sun, we created the moon, we created vegetation for you, we created fragrance for you. It has been given there. How many of the signs and majesty of your Lord you will deny? We created man from earth, we created jinn from the fire. How many of the majesty and the strength of your God you will deny? We created the big universe, you cannot travel through the universe, it's so vast, it's so majestic, you can never try to cross the whole universe. If at all you want to go, you need to have that scientific sultan, the power to cross the universe. How many signs will you deny? So Tazkir bi ala illah, Quran contains ample number of scientific verses. That puts a person in awe. What a universe God has created for us. And every element of the universe is there to serve you. Tazkir bi ayyamillah means Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has narrated the story of different nations and they were punished. And those days of punishment is called bi ayyamillah. Great days. Ayyam. Yawm. Ayyam. Ayyamillah means those days in which communities were punished. So when you read here and there, you get to know the story of Nuh alayhi salam, you get to know the story of Hazrat Musa alayhi salam, Isa alayhi salam, Hazrat Shu'aib alayhi salam. Those communities were punished because prophets were sent. They did not honor them, they did not respect them, they could not heed their advices. So they were punished. This is enough to understand that there is someone who is called as God, and if we do not obey the moral characters, He is going to catch us. Sometimes He may spare us in this world, but there is a day, bigger day which is going to come, He is not going to spare us. Those are tazkir bi ayyamillah. So you understand that how simple it is. وَلَقَدْ يَسَّرْنَا الْقُرْآنَ لِلذِّكْرِ فَهَلْ مِن مُدَّكِرٍ. We have made Quran an easier one for you to understand. Is there anyone who wants to get nasiha from Quran? Quran asks. So these are two very important things. Tazkir bi ala illa, tazkir bi ayyamillah. Now hereafter, when you go through Quran, you will be traversing through Quran, you will be reading Quran in this month of Ramadan. You just try to pick up those verses which come under ayyamillah, which come under ala illah. This is a good homework to do. And that gives a good inspiration for us to be an upright Muslim. There is one thing which is tazkir bil maut wa ma ba'd al maut. So again and again Quran reminds us that we are here for a temporary time, for a very specific time. No one in this world has come to live forever, whether we are very rich people, whether we are poor, whether we live in Japan or whether we live in Sri Lanka or India, whether we are a very qualified person or whether we are a very simple person. No matter what is your status here, the real status is going to be, designed, or that is going to be your real status will be defined in hereafter, whether we succeed in the eyes of Allah or whether we are going to be among the losers. So again and again Quran has given us admonition about death and after death. There is one more aspect of tazkir. And there are two things. Ilmul Muqasima is about debate. The Meccan people used to debate with Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. How can you be a prophet? How can you be a messenger? You are just an ordinary person like us. You struggle, you strive, you care for your livelihood, you weep, you cry. How can we take you as a messenger? You are just like us. Then Quran starts debating with them. It's a very beautiful way of debate. If you are really interested, and those who are people who can read books, I don't know how many of you can read books. There is a very, very interesting book. Please go and read it. Struggling to Surrender. Struggling to Surrender. The author's name is Jeffrey Lang. Jeffrey Lang. He is still alive. I am a fan of him. I really not only like it, I love it. I love all his books. He is a great, great person. He is an American. He is a person who has did PhD in statistics, mathematics. He has narrated his whole story. How did he become Muslim? He was a Christian. He got sick of Christianity because he had many questions in his mind. And day in, day out, he kept on thinking about religion and universe and morality and American society and Christianity. He could not get any answer. He denied everything. He became an atheist. He has given a very beautiful, narration about how he converted. He says that on the day of my Viva Voce, I was a PhD student and I was about to be called inside for the interview. That was my last day for PhD. What a person will do, a PhD person will skip through his pages and he'll find out what questions may come and what need to be answered. He said, I did not bother about my PhD at all. I was thinking about the universe itself. I was denying God just before entering the Viva Voce room. Then he became a professor. And that university was in an outskirts of a city. In the evening he used to pass by and see children playing here and there. There was a small house and there were Palestinian Muslims. They were playing football. The Palestinian student, he invited professor, sir, come inside. He offered tea or something. Then when professor was leaving the home, they presented Quran to him. He said inside I was getting very angry. How dare this person can give me a Quran? He knows very well that I'm an atheist and he wants me to convert to Islam. How dare he can do it? But there was an inner voice. It said he is not converting. He has given a book. You are an intelligent person, read it. If it suits you, follow it. If it doesn't suit you, throw it. There was an inner voice. He said, okay, let me try. Then he started reading. He has written very beautifully. He says, I have never found a book in the world which starts quarreling with the reader, which starts debating with the reader, which starts questioning the reader, which starts shaming the reader. I never came across a book in the whole of my life. There are only two options. Either you fight Quran and you win, or Quran will fight with you and Quran wins and you will lose. And unfortunately, he says, I was on the wrong side of the line. I questioned Quran. There is no God in the universe. Quran started debating with me. How dare you can say that this universe was created without a God? It started giving me proofs after proofs after proofs. Don't you understand this? Don't you see this? Don't you see this? He was a scientist. He was an educated person. He said, this cannot happen without a creator. Then I said, okay, why? I understand there could be a creator. But he was sitting somewhere in the corner of the universe. He will not have anything to do with us. Then Quran again started. How dare you say that I don't have a touch with you people? I am not sitting somewhere in the corner of the universe. I am involved in your life. Who gives you rain? Who gives you food? Is it interesting or should I stop? There are people who are leaving. I think they have some other work.
Not really. These I am only going to take movie again.
Now, if you are really interested, I will continue, sir.
Yes, sir. Please continue.
Yeah.
No one will.
So he says, Quran started debating me. Quran started challenging me. Hey, what kind of a professor are you, man? If God is not connected with you, then why is he sending rain to you? Why is he sending food for you? Why is he creating milk in the breast of your mother? If he doesn't have a connection with you. Then he said, okay, he will be connected with good people. For a person like me who do not believe in God, he doesn't have a connection. He said, again Quran started fighting with me, debating with me. What kind of a nonsense you are? The God of the universe is not just the God of believers. He is the God of unbelievers as well. He is the God of those who deny Him, who scold Him. He is a God. And He serves everyone. He gives everyone. He is merciful to everyone. Instead, I started going through pages after pages, and Quran started debating with me, discussing with me, shaming me, questioning me. I also struggled with. And at the end, when I came at Surah Zuha, I cried like anything. I cried like a child. Quran said, "Zuha, wal-layli iza saja, ma wadda'aka rabbuka wa ma qala, walal akhiratu khairul laka min al-ula." He says, "Oh Jeffrey land, believe in me, the one who has created daylight, the one who brings night after night. Your Lord has not left you alone. Ma wadda'aka rabbuka wa ma qala." Remember, your past has been dark. Once you accept this, you are going to enter into Noor, and it's going to be a bright future for you. Ma wadda'aka rabbuka wa ma qala, walal akhiratu khairul laka min al-ula, wala sawfa yu'tika rabbuka fatarda. And God is going to grant you so much of knowledge, so much of wisdom, so much of dignity, so much of honor, that you will feel fulfilled. God was directly addressing me. See, we also read Surah Zuha. What we read is that something has been revealed 1400 years back to one person. No, it is addressing you personally. Oh Ameenul Hasan, look at. Oh Jeffrey Lang, look at. Was-Zuha, when he said, when I came to Was-Zuha, that surah was addressing, God was addressing me. I cried like a child. Then I accepted Islam. That is wonderful. That is Ilmul Muhasibah. when you start reading Quran, meaning, it starts debating with you, you accept things. And last is Ilmul Kala Ahkam, that I've spoken earlier about the injunctions, about Salah, about fasting, about Hajj. Those verses are very easy to understand. Yeah, brother, next. This is a little deeper one. I don't think this will be easy for you to understand. We'll go to next page. Now, this is very interesting. Now we are stepping into one more angle, is about tafakkur fil Quran. Tafakkur means contemplation, or trying to understand. While you go through Quran, you need to have certain questions in your mind. For example, how can I be a good father, or good parent, good mother? Now you start reading Quran, that is tafakkur fil Quran. Now you are trying to understand certain idea in the Quran. As soon as you cross few pages, you will get the story of Hazrat Ibrahim and Ismail alayhi salam. وَإِذْ يَرْفَعُ إِبْرَاهِيمُ الْقَوَاعِدَ مِنَ الْبَيْتِ وَإِسْمَاعِيلُ رَبَّنَا تَقَبَّلْ مِنَّا إِنَّكَ أَنْتَ السَّمِيعُ الْعَلِيمُ. The first lesson you get here is that when you want to be a good parent, you need to take along your children in all the noble activities. While constructing Kaaba, Ibrahim had the help of Ismail. Both of them constructed this. The first chapter of parenting, the first lesson of parenting is that you need to involve them in all noble activities. A little later, cross few pages, is Hazara Yaqub al-Maut. It says, were you there when Yaqub was dying? On the deathbed, he collected all his children and he said, Ma ta'buduna min ba'di. Who are you going to worship after me? They said, we are going to worship the Lord you introduced, the Lord introduced by Yaqub, the last Lord introduced by Ishaq, the Lord worshipped by Ibrahim and Ismail. This says that we need to present Islam to our children in such a way that even on deathbed we can invite and call them and we can say them, have I done my work? Have I presented Islam to you? They will say, yes, Baba, yes. You have done your job. Now, be assured that we are going to follow the footsteps of you and the noble people who went before you. This is tafakkur fil Quran. That is on the subject of parenting, you are reading through the pages of Quran. You are going to get married. Yeah. What marriage is all about? You have this in mind, go and read Quran. You will find what kind of a girl you should select, what are the duties of a husband, what are the obligations you need to perform, what is mahr, what is talaq, what is khula. You will understand. So this is tafakkur. You have certain ideas in Quran, you have certain questions, and read Quran to find out the answers. That is tafakkur. And the last one is tadabbur. Tadabbur means deeper and deeper understanding. This is the last chapter. Okay. Go to next slide. Next. 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 Right. Come back. Come back. Come back. Come back. Come back. Yes. Let us stop here. Now, deeper understanding. There are two terms. There are 100 kind of, these type of scientific ideas in Quran. I am just presenting you one. There could be more than 100 ideas. I am just presenting you one today. There is something called as ujuh. There is something called as nazair. What is it? Ujuh means Quran uses one single word and it has got multiple meanings. This is deeper understanding. The word huda, ihdina sirat al-mustaqim. We say huda, hidayat. Ujuh says huda has 17 meanings. When you go deeper and deeper, you will find that there are 17 meanings for the word huda. Unfortunately, we just read the translation, we say hidayah means guidance. It is not just guidance. Now let me tell you at least 4 meanings. When it is said huda, number one is, it is the path, it is the road. Qul inna hudallahi huwal huda. There are many paths laid for us to live, materialist worldview, capitalist worldview, socialist worldview. These are the paths of living. And there is one path which is Quranic path, Islamic path. قُلْ إِنَّ هُدَى اللَّهِ هُوَ الْهُدَى. Huda means path, road. Number 2 is guiding towards the path. Huda means you guide somebody. For example, someone asks, where is the airport? The road leads to airport, that is one meaning. Number 2, you guide people how to go to airport. That is guiding towards the right path. Number 3 is leading them on right path. Leading means you walk ahead and they follow you. You say, okay, you don't know the route. I'm driving, you just follow me. You are leading and he is following. That is also hidayah, huda. You become the leader. And the last one is when you help people reach the destination, it is also hidayah. When you help people reach the destination, you take them in your car and drop them in the airport. Alhamdulillah alladhi hadana li hadha wa ma kunna linahtadiya laula an hadana Allah. Here huda means God has given us blessings that we have reached Jannah. Reaching the destination is also hidayah. So this is tadabbur. When you go deeper and deeper, you get to know that there are layers and layers of meaning in one single word. That is the beauty of Quran. So huda means path, huda means showing the path, huda means walking on the path, huda means leading on the path, huda means taking people to the destination, that is ujju. Is it interesting? This is deeper meaning. This is tadabbur. When you go deeper and deeper, you see, فَبِأَيِّ آلَاءِ رَبِّكُمَا تُكَذِّبَانِ. The word Allah has been used multiple times. And every time when Allah is used, it gives a different meaning. But you see the translation sometimes, the same translation has been repeated everywhere, wherever you see the word Allah. That is not true. See, Allah means it is not just the blessings. It is not just the wonders. Quran says that we will send you to Jahannam. فَبِأَيِّ آلَاءِ رَبِّكُمَا تُكَذِّبَانِ. Is it a blessing? No. How can you deny the power of God? Here the Allah is translated as power. It is not mercy. It is not blessing. When he says that I have given you food, that is a blessing. So the word Allah does not stand for one meaning. The Allah word has multiple meaning, and as you traverse through the Surah Rahman, you get to know many meaning of the word Allah. Fine? So this is how you need to go deeper and deeper to understand. Now, skip through the verses. Yeah. You stop here. Stop. No, come back. Now the opposite of it is Nazair. Nazair means Quran uses multiple words, but it has not only one translation. In English, in Urdu, in Tamil, you will find wherever the rain has come, you will find the word rain. He sends the rain. He showered the rain over the communities and they were destroyed like anything. Rain. Everywhere you will find rain. In Urdu, you will find barish. हमने बारिश बरसाई, बारिश को भेज दिया, बारिश कर दिया, बारिश. मड़े. You will find in Tamil, but that is not true. For rain alone, see the words Quran has used. It has used the word matar. Matar is in a simple term, it is rain. Quran uses the word ma. Ma means basically water, and metaphorically it is rain. Ma is not equal to matar. So when you read these words, you will understand why matar has not been used here. Here ma has been used. A different word has been used. At some place it uses tal. Tal means light shower. It gives you relief from heat. Tal. Then vadak means continuous lashing of rain. Vadak. Then it uses the word ghais. Ghais means useful rain, fruitful rain. It doesn't cause any harm to you. That is ghais. Then midrar, where you have plenty of water. You see the rivers flowing. You see wells have been overflowing, so you have plenty of water. That is midrar. Ghadak means which helps in vegetation. That rain which helps in vegetation. I don't know whether you know this idea or not. You people from Sri Lanka, you have this tea gardening. But in coffee gardening, there is an amazing thing, sir. There is an amazing thing. In the month of April, there is only one day when it rains. And it will not rain for second day. Then after 15-16 days, the monsoon starts. This one day's rain is very important for blossoming of the flower. If this rain doesn't happen, you will not have good quality of coffee this year. One day rain, then there is a 15 days gap, then monsoon starts. That is Ghadak, which helps in blossoming your flowers and fruits. And Wabil, which has got lightning and thunder, that is Wabil. And Sayyib, which floods the whole area. The whole area is drowned. Now you understand the literary beauty of Quran, that it doesn't use one single word. It uses different words to convey different aspects and dimensions of rain. Now you say, wow, what a beautiful idea, man. All the rains are not equal. Every rain is different. So Quran uses how many words? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 words to convey one meaning, rain. And unfortunately, most of the translators will translate it as rain only. Ma is rain, matar is rain, tal is rain, vadak is rain, rais is rain, midrar is rain. This is our shortcoming. The Quran has opened its meaning. So uju and nazair. Uju means one single word, multiple meanings. And multiple words, one single meaning is nazair. This is how you go deeper and deeper, and you unfold the different layers to understand the beauty of Quran. I think with these few words, let me conclude my speech. If you have any question, you can question. After the Awana and Alhamdulillah.
Any question?
Can I have one question?
Yes, yes.
Jazakallah khairan, bro. Very short, but subhanAllah, it's amazing. I just want to get an idea because this one is kind of information which is given to me like a deeper understanding about the Quran. So in order to start, for example, for the beginner, what is your advice?
Go back to the first page, brother. That is the advice. You must start here.
Okay.
That is pedestal 1. Once you cross the pedestal 1, go to pedestal 2. Then again climb up, go to pedestal 3.
In order to succeed the motion, the first motion, do you have any suggestion when it comes to books or which are easier to understand the Quran?
My suggestion is that you pick up any tafsir.
Okay.
That's easier for you to get admonition, to get nasiha. Now we are not going deeper. Just pick up any tafsir, whether it is in Tamil or English or Urdu, without even tafsir. If you can just read translation, you'll get this.
Any questions?
What is the most needed for normal Muslim? Tafakkur, tadabbur, or tafakkur?
What Quran has said, and not, it is not the most one. Quran has said that وَلَقَدْ يَسَّرْنَا الْقُرْآنَ لِلذِّكْرِ. Then Quran has repeatedly asked you, أَفَلَا يَتَدَبَّرُونَ الْقُرْآنَ. Don't you go for deeper understanding of Quran. So we have to begin from here and we have to reach there before our death. We have to begin from here. But we should not stop here. We are far below than this. We do not, read Quran for admonition. We are reading it only for thawab. So that is not the requirement. So we need to come here. This is the most needed level. Then start going up and up and up.
actual requirement of Quran is tadabbur.
أفلا يتدبرون القرآن أم على قلوب أقفالها.
So just one question. Most of the time, when someone is reading the Quran for the first time, and it happened to me as well, and so I guess most people go through the experience. When we are reading the translation for the first time, and I'm not talking about the tafsir itself, I'm talking about the tarjuma, right? So what happens when we are going through the translation, it creates a kind of a loop. Like it is said that when we read a verse, each time that verse has a new meaning, and it is true for most people, right? And I think this miracle kind of creates a loop for a person that you are not able to proceed, which makes it kind of harder to complete the whole reading. So what's your advice regarding that? Thank you.
My advice has been the way I have passed through Quran. Yeah, my experience, when I was 13 years old, I started going through Quran. And I did not get trapped into the loop. Yeah. I just finished one round of tarjuma reading. It took me around one year or maybe around 15 months. Then, and when I came to 9th standard, then I went through another one. Because we had a halqa. Like we have Islamic circle of Japan. We have back there in India, we have one circle. I was associated with that circle as a child. You know, while I was in 8th standard, then 9th, then 10th. I went through again same. Then I did diploma for first year, second year, third year. Through these 6 years, at least I went through the whole tarjuma of Quran maybe around 7 to 8 times without getting trapped into the loop. So once you traverse through, once you go through this many times, then you get an idea when Imam is reading without even knowing the translation, you can get an idea what God is saying to you. So then you start going into tarjuma. Sorry, tafsir. Tarjuma is the first thing, and you need to complete many circles, rounds.
Any more questions? Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. On behalf of As-Salaam Foundation, we sincerely thank our respected guest, Brother Ameenul Hasan, for rendering us this beautiful and useful advice. And we thank everybody take your time and you participate in this gathering. Jazakumullah Hasan Jazak.
We are going to have a group photo now.
Please come forward to take a group